everybody, it's Jeff here, and I'm back with another video game. This is the Super Nintendo version of Super Mario All-Stars, which has, well, it has Mario 1, 2, and 3, and I think it has the Lost Levels. Mario 1, they're the Lost Levels, which is technically Super Mario 2 in Japan. Here's Super Mario Bros. 2, which is technically Doki Doki Panic in Japan. And here is Super Mario Bros. 3. So I'm going to try Super Mario Bros. 3 right there. We'll pick a new file right there. So all this is like the NES version of Super Mario Bros. 3, but improved graphics. So, I mean, you know, they're 16-bit, but does anybody really care? Well, I don't know. I do. I think it's a good game. I like it. And if I could cheat, well, all the better, right? So let's try this here. Okay, I got my multi-jump, as I always do. I love multi-jump. I always need multi-jump. Oh, there's my drink. Ugh. I always have to have a drink, because I could feel my hiccups coming on. It's just a thing. I try and do a video and I get hiccups, so I don't even try it without a drink now. What happened with this code? This is odd. I'll be right back. Okay, I had to change the codes around a little bit. Well, let's see here. I love having the fireball all the time, but I had to turn off always Fireball Mario. But I also turned on invincibility, so let's see what happens. Okay, good. So that worked. Again, there are better codes out there, but I'd have to look them up. And I'm too lazy to look them up right now. Take these guys out. You know, sometimes it's fun to go back and play the old games, you know, Super Mario and all that. Whoa! Oh, did you see that? I almost fell to my death, but I was able to fly out of there. Now, my wife, she doesn't play games with codes. She's not a big cheater like I am. She wants to do it honestly. And me, not so much. What'd I get? Fire flower. Okay. I just used some Vicks up my nose, and oh, my nostrils are burning. Whew. My Pepe always had one of those on him. My grandfather, he always had Vicks nose things there. These little guys here, like that. You stick up your nostril and clears your sinuses out. In the winter, I kind of like to have them around. Let's see, is that going to turn him into... Oh, okay. Yeah, I turned off always have that. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Well, did I just go through him trying to hit him? Let's see. Okay, that worked. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Oh, I played this game to death when I first got it. Oh, yeah, that's right. You gotta... Nah, I'm not doing all that. I got actually kind of good at the early levels. I never finished it without codes. I mean, I got far into it for what I was able to do, but I never actually finished it without codes. I remember the first night I got the Game Genie. I stayed up till like 4 in the morning putting all my games in. Look what I did. Ooh, you didn't do nothing, you cheater. But I didn't care. It was fun. If you do comment in this video, tell me if you use cheat codes like Game Genie. I'm curious to see if I'm one of the last holdouts still playing with Game Genie. And one of the few holdouts that play old systems. I mean, you know, there are a lot of guys online and they on YouTube, right? And they play video games and they do classic video games and all that stuff. And I get that. A lot of us do. I'm not guessing why that is. I forgot. It's been so many years where that jump thing is. Nice try, buddy. You can't touch me. Now this thing, I remember this. You push down and you hold it for like 4 seconds or whatever, and you go into the background of the game. And you just run through the whole thing, and it brings you to this special room where you get one of the whistles. So you can warp to another world. But I think there's 2 other ones, and if you get those, then you can warp right to the last map. Alright, let's try this. Let's see if I can do it. Alright. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. Still bam. Oh, I got 1 of each. Look at that. Okay. And we'll do the castle here. I mean, I don't know. If you're a kid and you're not really good at games, like say you have like a little younger... No, don't touch that. I don't want... Well, actually, I do want that. I can... if you have a little brother that's just not good at games, like me, you know, you can put the codes on. He can actually have fun with the game and not worry about getting good. I mean, people that say that get good thing, it kind of bothers me. No, I should be able to go up here. This is where you get another flute, right? Yeah, you get a flute here too, and then there's 1 more later. But if you're a young kid, you're not good at games. What if you have like a disability? Like say you have like a bad hand, you could still press the buttons, but your dexterity is not quite there. Shouldn't there be like a handicap or something? Like Nintendo hard is the saying back then. There's hard, there's Nintendo hard. It's like these games were notorious for being very hard. You know, a little kid might want to play too. I mean, maybe he's born with a bad hand, or he's got a missing digit. He's got something. You know, maybe he's got an illness or whatever. What, he can't play because he didn't get good? I think that's stupid. You know, I think everybody should be able to play despite how their level is. Don't Nintendo want to make money? I mean, I think Nintendo should have made a compromise with Galoob when they came out with... Game Genie instead of suing them, but Galoob won anyways. Galoob won. So it was Game Genie's, Game Shark, Code Breaker, Action Replay, Game Wizard for everybody. It was out there. But then these gaming companies started doing something else. When they went to disc, they were able to do lockouts on their systems. Well, you're gonna play it our way because we're babies. Even though you gave us money. Your money, we're going to tell you what to do with your property because we're babies. That's what they are. They're babies. It's like, can you let me play with it? Do I tell you how to spend my money? Didn't I give you money for this stuff? Well, if I want to fart on it, are you going to tell me I can't? I mean, if I want to spread peanut butter all over my Super Nintendo, that's my business. I paid for the dumb system. But for some reason, Nintendo thinks they have the right to come into your home, and all these game systems, these companies, they get the right to come into your home and tell you what to do. Are you breaking the law? No. Are you breaking one of the 10 Commandments? No. You're playing a stupid game. So what does it matter? It doesn't. These people need to mind their own business, quite frankly. Once this transaction and the sale is done, they don't need to be involved in your business. And all these companies, oh, we're updating the system so you can't have fun with it. We're doing this and we're ruining your fun. Well, then fine. I'm going to tell you where to spend the money I give you. I want you to give it to church. The money I give you for this, you go to Auburn, Maine, and you give it to my church. That's what you do. But no, we don't do that, do we? No, of course not. We're going to boss you around by the nose. Well, Jeff, you're ranting. Yeah, I am ranting because I'm angry about that topic. I mean... It's not fair. You know, somebody makes something and they sell it to you and you buy it and you can't do something that shouldn't be a problem with it. I don't know. It's like say you go to like Walmart and you buy a dress. You know, in this day and age, right? If a guy buys a dress, it's probably not looked at funny. But in my day, if a man bought a dress, you know, it'd be like, well, they wouldn't ask him, are you going to give this to your daughter? They would assume it would go to your daughter. But what if I chose to wear the dress? Bad example, in this day and age, a lot of men do wear dresses. But you see what I'm saying? What does it matter what I do with my product after I paid good money for it. If you're going to tell me how to use it, I should be able to tell you how to use the money. It's that simple. I mean, who do these people think they are? You think you're God or something? You get to tell people what to do? It's ridiculous. What? He can't touch it. Look, he's invincible and he can't touch it. I got to turn off the invincibility code. Let's see here. Let's see. Will that... I don't want to turn off the multi-jump. I want the invincibility code turned off. Okay, will that work? Let's see. There, that worked. See? I had fun with that. It's no big deal because I cheated. Who cares? I don't know. That bothers me. I remember buying consoles and like you buy a game and you bring it home and it's so Nintendo hard that you can't beat it. And you're sitting there, you're angry, you're not seeing the end of the game, you're not having fun. They got your money and you probably don't play the game anymore and you either sell it for a loss or you trade it for another game that stinks. So I'm a big advocate for cheating devices. I always will be. Big advocate for it. I think everyone deserves the right to cheat on their games. As long as you're not playing against someone. You know, if you're playing a fighting game and you put invincibility and your buddy's getting their butt handed to him, what's the point? You're not going to lose. But if you're playing the machine itself, who cares? I'm the kind of guy that wants to see the end of the game. You know, I want to see the cutscenes. I want to see the fun. I don't want to just sit there and throw my controller across the room because it was too hard. And my sister could never understand that. Well, you're cheating. Well, why do you care? Did you pay for it? Did you pay for the system? Did you pay for the cartridge? No, you didn't. And I guess what? It's none of your business. Oh, I gotta turn my invincibility back on. I forgot. Where'd I go? Invincibility right there. Oh, okay. I say okay. Okay. Let's see if that messed anything up here. I need to find a thing to make them big again. They're gonna hurt. Come on. Okay, so I can't get hurt at least. There, not bad. Not bad. Whoop. There goes my soda cap. Oop. Don't fall. Oh, if I had a nickel for every time I drop something. You can ask my wife. I drop things all the time. Falling. Oh, this part of the game is cool. See that little card there with the N on it? I guess that stands for Nintendo. You go to it, and it brings you to this game flip thing, like match game. You match the cards. Now, I had one of the first strategy guides that were actually put out back then. And what it did is it gave you all of the solutions for the cards. So, like, say you start here, you'd go to the picture of the map screen here, whatever you want to call it, and it will show you, oh, okay, it's in that corner. And you could easily deduce what it is. But so much time has gone by, that's, I think you can mess up 3 times. I'm not sure. See, you could tell I don't remember. Oh, wow, you messed up once and that's it? Holy smokes. No forgiveness there. Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to stop here. We're at 12 minutes, and I just wanted to play the game, and I did, but I spent my time crabbing about cheat codes and companies being babies, because they are. So if anyone from Nintendo sees this, you're babies. Babies that take their ball and go home. So take your ball and go home and swallow it for all I care. Because I'll cheat as much as I can. Okay, that's it, kids. See you later.